Hello, good morning everyone, and my name is Azli Jonas, and this is my individual assignment presentation. So, my topic today was the role and impact of human capital to economic globals. Before we dive deeper, let me explain some simple definition of human capital and global economics. Human capital, as defined in our first slide, encompasses the knowledge, skill, and abilities of individuals and population. It stands as linchpin for economic growth and prosperity, particularly as economics increasingly compete based on innovation and productivity. And this capital takes two main forms, which is formal, acquired through education and training like degrees, while informal, gained through experience such as on-the-job training and mentorships. Furthermore, a global economy is more than just a sum of individual economic activities. It's complex interconnected system where the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and service, along with financial transactions between countries, to shape our world. Next, for the significance of human capital in global economy, why human capital is increasingly important in global economy. Firstly, the rise of knowledge economy is steering us away from manufacturing-centric model. In this new landscape, success hinges on the ability to create innovative, making human capital indispensable for fostering innovation. Secondly, globalization intensifies competition. To stay competitive, countries and companies must invest in their human capital such as health and education. And lastly, rapid technological challenges is transforming our global economy. New technologies create new jobs and industries, these necessitating workers to adapt with the right skill and knowledge. And next, as we move to the next slide, let's explore what experts in this field have to say about human capital on this literature review. Firstly, human capital is the most important investment we can make. This underscores the crucial need to invest in people through education and training for economic growth and prosperity. Secondly, from a broad perspective, Lonely emphasized that human capital is critical not just for economic health, but also for the social well-being of nation. Thirdly, Gary Baker's assertion in 1964 that human capital is the most important assets of any nation reinforced the idea that it is vital for both economic and social development. And lastly, in our contemporary IT landscape, the demand for knowledgeable workers and intelligent graduates is steadily rising. And employer seeks individual who possess a deep understanding of cutting edges technologies and can apply their intellect to solve complex problems. Moving to the next slide, let's explore the tangible impact of human capital on economic productivity. Firstly, which is increased output. A more skilled and knowledgeable workforce is able to produce more and higher quality goods and service, and resulting in increased economic outputs. Other than that, increased productivity. For example, higher level of education and skill correlate with enhanced labor productivity. And lastly, economic growth. For example, human capital is not just beneficial, it's essential for economic growth, enabling innovation and technological adoption. And next, challenge in human capital development. Firstly, unequal access to education and training. Unequal access to education and training can lead to a number of problems, including shortage of skilled workers, lower productivity, and economic inequality. Next, rapidly changing skill and knowledge requirement. The skills and knowledge required for success in the global economy are constantly changing. This can make it difficult for workers to keep up with the latest trend and upgrade their skills. And lastly, skill shortage and unemployment. Skill shortage can lead to lower productivity and economic growth, while unemployment can lead to social and economic problems such as poverty, crime, and social unrest. So, for the recommendation, firstly, targeted scholarship and training. Implement targeted scholarship and training programs are to bridge the gap, which is develop initiatives that specifically target marginalized communities and providing financial support for education and training. This could involve partnership with NGOs and private enterprise to ensure inclusivity. And second is continuous learning and flexibility. Establish continuous learning programs and flexible education model. Encourage the integration of lifelong learning into formal education system and promote online courses and certification. This is foster collaboration between educational institution and industry to align curricula with evolving skills demand. And lastly, public-private workforce partnerships. To strengthen public-private partnership for workforce planning, government and business should collaborate to identify current and future skill needs and implement proactive strategies such as apprentice program, internship, and on-the-job trainings. So, in conclusion, human capital comprising knowledge and skills is not just a beneficial, it's indispensable for a nation's economic success in our globalized world. It fuels productivity, innovation, and economic growth. As we face challenges such as unequal education access and evolving skills needs, strategic investment and collaborative effort are imperative to foster a sustainable and inclusive global economy. And I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Peace.